5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well, how do you have great workplace culture when everybody is working remotely? We'll get some secrets from the CEO of one of the best places to work in DFW. That's next on the Jeff Crilley Show.
Many are predicting that the worst is yet to come, which is unfortunate, said one person here. Until now, they've enjoyed the reputation of being the nation's icebox.
Watched a burglar in his home this morning by webcam.
As a journalist of over 25 years, stories are what make my world turn.
Reporting live from the Dallas newsroom tonight, Jeff Crilley, Fox 4 News.
But in 2008, I took the jump from my familiar life and started a PR firm from my home.
We're talking about anyone with a camcorder like the one I'm using becomes a television network.
We started slowly growing the company, and we now have over 100 clients, and we've branched into the world of live digital broadcasting. I now own 8 different TV studios and have a huge team, and the stories that I now get to share are sometimes the most important of my life. Life has a funny way of coming around full circle. This is the Jeff Crilley Show.
I've got to tell you, as the CEO of a small firm, I was worried during the pandemic. We have a great workplace culture when we all get together and laugh and sometimes sing over lunch. But for a while there, we're all working from home. How do you keep a great workplace together when everybody is working remotely? That's the topic today. Matt Rosen, he is the CEO of Allata. Thanks for coming on the show.
Thanks for having me, Jeff.
Well, you have had to pivot along with every other business in America. And one of the things you're always passionate about is having a great workplace culture. So tell me about the pandemic and how that's impacted your company.
Yeah, so we are a technology consulting firm, and so we were kind of built with a little bit of a remote model for our clients. We're based here in Dallas, but have offices in Phoenix as well as Boise, Idaho. But there was a lot of culture around the offices, bringing people together. We also were on site with our clients. And that's one of the reasons we were successful, is being able to build those really strong relationships with them. And so when the pandemic hit, we immediately, as our clients did, had to shift completely remote. It was probably a little easier for us because everyone had a laptop and proper equipment. A lot of my folks are hardcore gamers that probably have better internet at home than they do actually in the office. And so for us as a culture, it definitely had its challenges, and we've had to do a lot really to keep people engaged as part of this. So, we've done team Zoom calls, we've done pizza parties, we've done virtual wine tastings, and for the office we do still have open, we actually have a walking club where people can kind of socially distance and be together, but it's not been without challenge for sure.
Very cool. And you've been recognized recently by the Dallas Business Journal. You're up for one of the Best Places to Work awards, and we've got the headline there. That's really cool. That's got to be an honor.
This was a huge honor. Being a best place to work is something I've aspired to since the day I started the company, and so it's great to be recognized by our employees as a best place to work. And so we find out our ranking here pretty soon.
That's very cool. And you were telling me that you're big on several fronts. Diversity and inclusion is something you're passionate about.
Absolutely. I mean, this is an initiative that will really be for the life of the firm. So we've actually got a gentleman by the name of Brad Sibley who's going to be leading diversity and inclusion for us as part of our hiring and promotion practices, and also just part of our culture. We've got a mantra. It's family first, clients are king. We take care of our people. But one of the things we've developed is kind of this guide for each of our folks, and we've got kind of an Allata rally cry. And one of the things in there is all kinds, all accounted for. So it's very important to us as a firm.
Well, I think we should point out the origins of the name. It refers to bamboo,
yes,
which is stronger than other materials.
Yeah, actually stronger than steel, but structurally very flexible. So when I first decided to build the firm, I actually had a huge wall of bamboo in my backyard, and I thought about how could you relate that to a consulting firm. So I wanted a group of strong people that could stand strong together but be part of a highly networked team. And bamboo itself is incredibly strong. Each stalk can look very different, but it's highly networked underneath the ground. So it's also good luck in a lot of cultures and grows faster than anything on the planet.
Yes, and it conveys something that's really important now, because you've had to bend, and
yes,
your employees have had to bend along with you. We're going to show a picture of one of your Zoom pizza parties. Tell me about this, and I noticed you have a little one in your lap there at the very bottom.
Yeah, that's my 9-year-old daughter, Taylor, who loves to be with me in the kitchen. It's a lot of fun. So yeah, this is our Dallas office. Most everyone, we got about almost 30 full-time employees in Dallas, and so these are the folks that helped to get us on the best places to work. And so we obviously have an office here, but we haven't been able to go there. We haven't been able to be on client sites. And so what we decided to do was have, a live pizza making class. So we shipped dough to people's house and they gave them a gift card to get whatever ingredients they wanted. And so then we actually did about a 2-hour pizza making class where we laid out the dough, we made our own sauce, everyone had their toppings, and here's everyone actually sampling their pizza.
I think that is so cool. And you have offices in Phoenix and Boise. Are you able to kind of glue the 3 units together?
Actually, we are, and so we actually started a town hall series. Actually did the first one. We did a few as the pandemic started, just kind of ad hoc to answer questions. But what we heard from the employees is they really wanted to hear about company health. They wanted to hear about the projects we were working on. They wanted to hear about the clients we were pursuing, and really just to have more insight into what was going on across the firm. So we started a town hall series. It's every third Tuesday, where we go through about an hour presentation. This last one, I kind of report on the company's health. We did a trivia about our clients, and then we had our diversity inclusion leader really give a presentation about where we were headed on that front.
Outstanding. Well, like bamboo, not only are you strong and able to bend, you're able to help your clients bend as well. And you were telling me off camera a great story.
Yeah, so our charter client was the Freeman Companies. They helped me get the firm off the ground, and I've been working with them for about the last decade. And obviously, when the pandemic hit, it hit them very hard. They're in the live events business. They're in the business of bringing people together, which obviously can't happen right now. And so they had to pivot very quickly for their clients. And their clients are large show organizers. There's corporations that are doing events. They've also worked with a lot of the unions. And so they had a need from a client to do a live event where they could do voting. They required translation services. They had to do different surveys. And so we worked with their audiovisual team to put together a technology platform literally in 6 weeks, tested it for 2, and then did an event the week after. And this has created an awesome revenue stream for them literally out of thin air. So it's a huge success story for both us and Freeman. And it's actually live on our website right now, a little more information on that.
Outstanding. Well, we're almost out of time, so I'll give you final thoughts for anybody watching this broadcast who's also passionate about workplace culture. It's not something that you can just let drift, can you?
No, it's something you have to definitely stay on top of. It's something you have to be constantly reaching out, constantly staying in touch with folks, because it's easy for people to kind of slip away and lose a sense of where they're working if there's not intentional thought being put into how we're bringing people together. So that's why the third Thursdays are really important. That's why the quarterlies, happy hours, doing the pizza nights have been really big for us in keeping our team engaged.
Outstanding. Matt Rosen, CEO and founder of Allata. We're going to put the website up to close this segment. Allata.com is the website. Thank you so much, Matt. You'll have to come back again.
Awesome. Thanks for having me.
You bet. And that's it for now. We'll see you next time.